This is a special message to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our outgoing president, I am sending this message to you directly, sir, to let you know that you are not coming back next year, sir. I'm sending this message to tell you that my generation has rejected you, sir. I'm also sending this message to let you know that the generations behind us, they have also rejected you, sir. But the Gen Alpha, the Gen Zs, they have rejected you, sir. My own generation, the millennials, we have rejected you, sir. And in fact, the baby boomers, your immediate younger ones, they have also rejected you. We understand that a few of them are still going all over the place, making it look like you are being accepted. They are lying to you, Mr. President. You are the most hated Nigerian president in the history of Nigeria. And you are also the most failed president. You have failed even than former President Muhammadu Buhari. And of course, now we are beginning to wonder why his government was that bad. Because majority of the people that served in his government were your people. You have failed us, Mr. President. And so you are not coming back. I will mention just 4 things. It used to look like a movie when kidnapping started in Nigeria. Under the APC, it had become a daily reality amongst Nigerians. That is a reality that will end next year when Peter Obi becomes president. Just in 1 year, 2.2 million kidnappings happened. Just in 1 year under your leadership, Mr. President, or shall I say rulership. 2.2 million. Since America had existed more than 400 years ago. I'm not sure kidnappings in America amount up to 200,000. But under you, you are setting world records of calamities. You are a disgrace to the Yoruba race, sir. The whole APC should cover their faces in shame and withdraw from politics, go back to their children and teach them how not to fail, because they are failures. 2.2 million kidnappings in 1 year, Mr. President, with trillions of naira given. I don't know how you want to prove that to Nigerians. Number 2, you have borrowed between 2023 and now 65.9 trillion naira. More than 55 years of Nigeria's borrowing. Your borrowing of 2 years is more than Nigeria's 55 years of borrowing. I don't know how you want to explain that, Mr. President. And we cannot even pinpoint the project that this money has been pumped into. You are a failure, Mr. President. I don't like you. I will never like you. And so my generation don't like you. And we will never like you. And we are not afraid, Mr. President, because we know that you people believe in thuggery, you people believe in violence. But Mr. President, how many violence do you have against the unity of Nigerians? Because we are going to speak in one voice against you, sir. And Mr. President, I am not afraid of you, Mr. President. We are not afraid of you, Mr. President. We will vote you out. We will defend our votes. We will count it, and we will see you go back to your house to face your grandchildren and be whatever role model you want to be to them. I still pray that God bless you and grant you the wisdom not to push harder, because you cannot push against the people, Mr. President. And the people of Nigeria have rejected you. Heaven have rejected you. Ilẹ̀ ti kọ̀ yín, ayé ti kọ̀ yín, ọ̀run ti kọ̀ yín, ìgbà ti kọ̀ yín. And there's nothing you can do about it, Mr. President. I wish you well in your remaining months as Nigeria's president, because this time next year, you will be preparing to hand over. Impossible is dead.
But the idea of getting rid of President Tinubu's government in the next election is a security concern. Getting rid of Tinubu is no longer about stolen money, stolen subsidy money, mismanaged budget. It's about, to stay alive, Tinubu has to go. That's the only extent to which we discuss the subject. That if a government is failing you, you have to relieve that government. Even members of the APC agree with us now that this idea of one man rule, which was disguised as one party rule, and they were joining him, they've discovered now that it's one man rule, and this one man is grossly incompetent, is distracted, is tired, but he doesn't know how to stop because he sees government as a business. But what is important is to ensure that Nigerians don't assume that 2027 is about the political career of individuals. It's about the survival of the country. And if Nigeria survives, then the black race has hope.
The worst thing that can happen to you living in Nigeria now to by anyhow allow Tinubu enter 2027 again. That time you see Akara, this Akara where they sell for road, una go use 20,000 buy small Akara or buns or puff puff. Because from the onset, from the beginning of this Tinubu journey, nothing good has come out of it. Why do you think that now when he entered the last one, where then they even misbehave more? You know how much where Tinubu don't borrow? He don't borrow more than what's over 50-something years where nobody has ever borrowed. Within 2 years, he don't borrow. That is, in one word, I'm not sure say Tinubu now in the rulers. I'm not sure that he knows what he's doing. They do carry Pikino, carry everybody near enter your house. Enter your house, Yoruba man. Just imagine if another tribe did that position. Waiting all this their authors, all this thing. Media people got the rights. Where they run on propaganda. Children they inside bush. Today now 2020 now Children's Day. Then they wipe them, they show us. Something that if it happens somewhere, even one person, teacher, they boo, come out in head. Even the teachers, no demonstration, not everything, just normal. I go now one kind place. The people were supposed to they put mouth to join all these big pastors. Where they tell us after this one, before David, after Samuel, see us. Many of them pray for leaders, squishy leaders. Which leaders that you are praying for? Sometimes there are things you have to use yourself. You have to stop it by yourself, not be by prayer. In one word, if Tinubu by all means through APC, you see APC counting, they go count 1 to reach 10, they count 400. Now ADC don't join them because there's no difference between the two. If Tinubu managed to enter 2027, we go hear him. You cannot do any, just one thing. Tell me one thing. Even people where they defend him, they themselves know say to defend the APC, that is, you go run mad first before you can try. What do you want to try? Lie now. These people, you are not getting it. From fuel to anything, nothing. Our money don't turn to Zimbabwe money, nothing. In fact, what type of human being? And we see they do all this tribalism. Naibu man be problem. Now Namde Kalu be problem. The whole thing when Namde Kalu tell una say it go happen, no be they happen. When una they pursue who know they pursue una, who know be your enemy. Fulani don't conquer everywhere. Every day they are coming on, they don't enter Badano, they don't enter Parao. What a shame. Better wake up. If not, now Lamajari so many people go turn to very soon. Because if you're hoping on Tinubu, you are wasting your time. I'm not sure say even they even understand what you they talk self. No time.
The biggest mistake any Nigerian would make in this time of our history, in this crucial time in the history of Nigeria, would be to vote for a person of Tinubu or Atiku. Why? Tinubu has spent almost 4 years, I think 3 years plus in office. You know, it's like I'm intentionally repeating myself, and I will keep repeating myself until it resonates with those gullible Nigerians. Tinubu has spent almost 4 years in power. All this man has been doing is to destroy the country, destroy our democracy, destroy our judiciary system, destroy our INEC, Electoral Reform and INEC, destroyed anything possibly that would stand in his way from being re-elected, or anything that would stand in his way from rigging himself back to power. Tinubu is destroying it. He hates the idea of an opposition. He doesn't want opposition in the coming election. Hence his move to destroy parties one after another. Tinubu, as we have him now, he has borrowed a lot of money, but nothing to show for the money he has borrowed. He's spending billions here and there, bribing people, using the money to get governors, senators to defect to the APC. Tinubu is using all the tactics in his arsenal to rig the coming election, although he will not succeed in it. But he's trying every means possible to prepare the ground for rigging. That's why you see that he's doing all that he's doing. Now, here are the reasons why you must not vote for Tinubu in the coming election. He has not done anything so far to show for the 4 years he's been in power. His campaign promises, he has not been able to fulfill one, not one. And he has not been able to provide Nigerians with stable electricity that he promised during his campaign. People complaining about darkness every day in Nigeria. Are we going to talk about insecurity? People that have been pied under Tinubu's government. Insecurity. What about foodstuff? The price of foodstuff that is going up daily. Not to talk about building materials. Petrol has now added to it. Our currency, our economy, just forget it. It's going down the drain. Inflation is high in Nigeria. Tinubu has no idea of what being a president entails. Tinubu has no idea of what being a president of a country entails, because he doesn't have the qualification. He doesn't. Therefore, he can never lead Nigeria effectively. And another reason why you must not vote for Tinubu, all the money that he has spent bribing people here and there, once he comes back, the next thing he would do is to continue with the borrowing again to get his money back. Do you think Tinubu will leave Nigeria without looting the country dry? Then you must be joking. If you think Tinubu has the best interest of the country at heart, he doesn't have the best interest of Nigerians at heart, much less the country. All he thinks about is himself and his cronies that are destroying the country alongside with him. Tinubu can never be an effective leader because he doesn't have it in him to lead effectively. His mode of operation is gragra and mafioso. Intimidation, oppression, silent people that are talking. That is his mode of operation. Tinubu is not a leader, but almost a dictator. You know, a dictator, and he would love to be a dictator if the chance is given to him. And now to Atiku, why you must not vote for Atiku at all, not even to consider Atiku. Atiku has been campaigning to be the president of Nigeria for years already. Imagine the amount of money he must have spent over the years. And guess what he would do if he eventually gets to Asorok? Say, for example, he wins. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria assets are gone. Nigeria is gone because Atiku will ensure to loot all the money that he has been spending over the years to campaign. He will loot and loot and loot and loot to the point Nigeria can no longer breathe. Not to mention his uncountable children, his grandchildren, great-grandchildren that he would need to settle before he die because he's aged. How many years does he have left? Atiku is almost 80, I think 79 or 80 years old. So such a man has nothing to offer you, especially the youth of Nigeria. These old men have nothing to offer Nigerians, especially the youth, because you don't reason alike. These are the reasons you must not waste your vote on these people that do not have your interest at heart, neither the interest of developing the country at heart. The only person that has the interest of the country and the interest of Nigerians at heart is Peter Obi. He's not coming to loot the country dry. He's not coming to embezzle the country. He's not coming to enrich his family with the country's money, but rather coming to improve the standard of living for Nigerians. He's coming to ensure that the revenues, the money the country is making, is spent developing the country and improving the lives of Nigerians, creating job opportunity for Nigerians, revamping our hospitals, creating better schools, education, just name it. Those things that Nigerians are lacking, trust me, Peter Obi will provide them for Nigerians if they allow him to lead in peace. Nigeria will be transformed under Peter Obi's leadership. He will ensure that Nigeria is transformed, putting Nigeria on a better stand in the global space. You guys should not make the mistake of returning Tinubu, because returning Tinubu will be like death sentence. Think about what his 4 years has provided so far, what he has done to Nigerians. Nigerians are wailing. Poverty is on the high. People are crying. People are complaining daily. Imagine what the next 4 years would be, knowing that he's not coming back anymore. That would be his last straw. That is the death of Nigeria. The death of Nigeria, and Nigerians will start eating each other. Trust me. Some of you will start eating each other. I thought to share this with you guys. God bless.
Since we dey talk say we should leave tribalism alone, we should leave tribalism alone, we should do the right thing in this country. Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, and other tribe, Ijo, Urobo, Shekiri, those, the Calabaris, Akwa Ibom, all those things, everybody should leave tribalism alone. We should vote the right person. We should vote the right person. And if after Tinubu wins second tenure, any Yoruba man come out and call complain, say the government bad, may they jail am. May they jail am. If Tinubu wins second tenure, any Yoruba person will come online, call complain for this government, make that person go life imprisonment. Life imprisonment. So we should leave tribalism alone and do the right thing. If not, everybody go suffer around. All of us go suffer. See, all of us go suffer around. All of us go suffer around. And after this government win again, anybody will come like or complain. Since we don't want to do the right thing, we don't want to do the right thing, Abi. We don't want to do the right thing. We don't want to come out and fight for our country, Abi. If this government win again, anybody will come like or complain, say if they die, may they arrest them. May they arrest them.
Genuinely speaking, guys, I think Tinubu has to go. Because in my full 20-something years of being alive, this 2025, 2026 is the year I sold almost all my property. I was selling property. And I realized that I was not even the only one. People are selling property at giveaway price, distress sale, here and there, distress sale. Tinubu has to go. Let's go and get our PVCs, guys. This man has to go. Before this administration will finish, we would have sold our legs if care is not taken. We really need to vote another person into power. This man has to go. Because what do you mean we are selling properties to survive? Selling you things to eat. I sold, oh God. I'm not a fan of Facebook. I had to enter Facebook markets and started selling things off. Oh, Father Lord. Ask me what I even have. I don't have much. But the little I have, I sold. Just so that we can survive. Because who do you want to ask? Nobody will give you. Nobody has to give you. Everybody just has to survive one way or another. Tinubu has to go, everybody.
Good day to viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. We can listen to what Nigerians are saying about this administration and what they feel about this administration. Honestly, this government has failed woefully and they failed Nigerians, because tell me why Nigerians should be passing through this whole suffering. The suffering of being in Nigeria alone is quite enough. Why would you need to kind of multiply this suffering for Nigerians again? Because ever since democracy, the advent of democracy, Nigerians have known no peace. We've not enjoyed anything like good governance. The only time we had a breath of good governance was under the late Musa Yar'Adua's administration, and it was short-lived, you get. And since then, Nigerians have been kind of passing through hell of torture in the hands of their leaders. The leaders we have are not people who have the interests of this country at heart at all. Everybody wants to just come, loot, and do whatever they want to do, use the power and abuse power whichever way they want to abuse, and in the end they go and they get away with it. But this time it's not even a compulsory thing that a president must do 2 years or 2 tenure rather. You understand? If your first tenure is not good, good. Nobody don't expect Nigerians to vote you second tenor, and it's actually because democracy in Nigeria is not mature. In Africa as a whole, is not mature. What they do is just trying to like kind of muzzle their way into power, regardless of whether they perform or whether they are accepted by the masses or not. But this time around, Nigerians are going to do everything possible within their arsenal to ensure that this government doesn't return back, because their review of this government is not okay at all. This government has not scored even an average mark when it comes to the review of an average Nigerian, and as such, there is no way this government should be coming back for non-performance. This government has shown that they are not competent and they are not even ready for governance at all before they came to power. I would have thought they would have understood the government of the late President Muhammadu Buhari to know the problems and the ills of what Nigerians are passing through, so as to fix and like a kind of get running immediately as they came into power. But they didn't do that. All they focused on was like kind of going to borrow and like abandoning the major issue salient issues we are facing in the country. Under their watch, insecurity has like multiplied. Under their watch, the economic situation of Nigeria has worsened. Under their watch, several things are like dilapidating and like we don't even have a bearing as a country at all. Under their watch, Nigeria is not being respected as across borders around the world. Under their watch, so many things are happening in this country that's taking this country aback. So just a few to mention, you get that's to tell you how like a kind of insensitive and how incompetent this government is and how the APC government is. So the thing is, Nigerians have given APC time to prove their worth and to prove that they can do something, but unfortunately these guys are not ready for governance at all. They just use like propaganda to remove previous government, and like it's time to govern, it's time to do what they like did and also the propaganda for. They are on the throne now, they are the one at the helm of the affair now, but they cannot even work, and that's to tell you that's to show you that they were never even ready for governance before they came on board. All they wanted was just to like accuse people and do all sort of propaganda and all of that, understand? And this is the result. Well, enough is enough already, and that is what Nigerians are saying. So it's time to boot them out of power because they've shown that they are not competent. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel.